everybody. We are here for 12/28 NBA Slate on Yahoo. Gonna get right into it. We have a 5-gamer and a 2-gamer. 2-gamer is just too short, so we will be using the 5-gamer today. And let's go down and see what we like here. All right, I'm gonna go a little differently for you guys today to make it a little bit clearer. I know some folks want value plays. So I'm going to start out with value plays because this slate is overloaded with value plays. I'll give you 2 or 3 of my favorite value plays. And then I'm going to also give you guys 3 core plays that I'm looking at today. All right. So let's get right into a few of our value plays here. Kyle Kuzma, he was a great value play yesterday, fill-in starter since AD was out, got us 36 fantasy points in 29 minutes, 3 blocks. That's not going to usually happen for Kyle Kuzma, not a great defender. He needs his shot going, but not necessarily a ton of minutes. If he's a starter today, look out for the injury news. If he's a starter today, or at least LBJ or AD, one of them out, I like Kyle Kuzma at $10. He would be one of my favorite plays if one of the stars is out. If one isn't, he would kind of fade away into, maybe my 3rd or 4th favorite value play of the day. Another value play that we might like today is Mr. Derrick Jones Jr. Remember, Carmelo Anthony's out for COVID protocols. And this guy, first game with Carmelo, got 36 minutes. I assume he's going to get right around that same amount. Did not do jack in that, but it's 36 minutes. And he didn't even make that 1.5 value. But like I said, 36 minutes for a minimum player that can get you steals and blocks. If he's got to do something with his career or it's going to be over soon. This is one of my favorite value plays. I also love Derrick Jones Jr. and Kuzma value plays because I can slot one of them in and we can do an edit because they're both in the same game. So I will probably have either one in as one of my value plays. And if LBJ or AD's out, I will put in Kuzma. If both of them are in, I will stick with Derrick Jones Jr. I really like that upside of being able to choose after other games have already started. Okay, that's a big deal for me. So far, we've got Kuzma, we've got Derrick Jones Jr. as value plays. And then my favorite value play of the day is going to be Mr. DeLon Wright. Listen, I mean, Rose is out. He had 42 minutes last game. I don't see 42 minutes happening, but I do the upper of 30 minutes, and I don't think Killian Hayes is going to do much. Ricky struggles. $11 for DeLon Wright, and he can get you some defensive stats, sneaky defensive upside. I love the Atlanta-Detroit game. It's going to be high scoring. Go ahead and get yourself DeLon Wright. My number 1 value play of the day is DeLon Wright. Okay, so those are your 3 value plays that I love today. If you guys have any questions on other value plays, please go ahead and just comment below and I'll get back to you during the day. Like I said, there are some more value plays out there. If you're wanting to go pick up yourself like a Kyle Anderson, I've been killed by Kyle Anderson multiple times. So he's not my favorite. Everyone's going to love that 44 against Atlanta and think it's going to happen again. I do not like Kyle Anderson too much. And then if we think 14 value, which it is, I love Darius Baisley. He's one of my favorite plays. He's 20 years old. He looks lengthy. He's a forward, but he moves like a guard. If he gets 33 minutes or more, there's no reason not to play this guy. No foul trouble, it looks like. I mean, let's see what happens, but this guy could grow into something nice for them. One of my favorite plays is Darius Baisley too. There's so much value here. And then one other that I think is your lock. Okay, let's move on to our cores. All right. And again, if you guys have any questions about any other values that you see out there that you like, go ahead and comment and I'll get back to you. But those are the three or four, five players in value range. Number one core play today is Mason Plumlee. Put him in your center, lock him in. Don't think about it. Move on. There's nothing that we need to worry about. He's their main center. He's going up against Atlanta. There's some big guys down there, but Mason Plumlee's always been a really effective player. He can get you steals, give you a few blocks. He's going to get you boards. Efficient down there with scoring, okay? Love Mason Plumlee, $16. Lock him in. Biggest cash play core value of the day. We're going to go right back to the well with Christian Wood. He's still only $34. I believe that increased slightly. Yeah, $4. But I mean, if he's not in foul trouble, he is playing almost the entire game. Let's just hope this game stays close. A lot of folks thought Houston's going to get blown out the first game. They did not. Really close game. I would love to see this game be close, but even if it's not, he's going to be out there. That's what's so great about the small rotation. Someone's got to be out there. Christian Wood is going to be out there. Lock him into your cash game play. It's a steal at $34. So we have two core plays here. And then let's go ahead and bring in our boy who the combination of them last time was on the core play. And once again, Harden is another core play. Let me explain why. I know it's hard to reach value. You probably won't get 73 fantasy points, but his upside is the highest on the slate. Upside. He can score 73 again. He could score 80 fantasy points. He could score 90 fantasy points. I don't think you could say that about a lot of folks. A lot of people today are saying go Joker. But there's so much value on this slate where people are going to just have such huge gains for folks that have such a low dollar amount. That there's no reason to go Joker over him. You're only saving $6. That $6 doesn't get you much on this slate. He definitely has that upside to where he could get to that uncrazy amount of 70 fantasy points or higher. But again, I still think James Harden with that small rotation is going to be a great play. He should get more shots up than he did last time. And he's going to have such a high usage percentage. Joker doesn't have to have the ball the entire time. Jamal Murray could have a great game. Michael Porter Jr. could have a great game. There's not too many players on Houston going to have a great game besides Harden and Wood. Okay. So these are the big core plays of the day. Okay. The big, and I do not have a core point guard, guys. I do not have a core point guard. Okay. So just, and before I go to point guard, just remember injury news you want to look out for Kevin Durant, who I think we just got news possibly. He is getting the night off in Memphis. That is humongous. And Spencer Dinwiddie is also out. So with that news on air, we get a fourth core play. LeVert's going to be locked into all of my lineups tonight, guys. All right. So the injury news, KD, watch out for that. He's out. Spencer Dinwiddie's out. LeVert, smash him in. Okay. And then the other injury news is just the two stars in LA, AD and Braun. Any other injuries that are happening aren't really important to the slate for me. Okay. So do your own research if there's some other injuries that are bugging you. But those are the two. And we just got KD news. That is humongous. Okay. And the point guard is the big play today. I'm not going to choose that for you guys. There are so many ways that you can go here for your big point guard. I do think you're going to need one of Jamal Murray, Shai, Ja, or Trey. You could even go Kyrie now too. Okay. You could go Kyrie too. So Trey, Kyrie, Ja, Shai, Jamal Murray. One of those guys got to pop off and go. If I had to rank them in order of how I like them, Trae Young just so solid, and he's against Detroit. It's too easy. Love the game. I don't think that he scores less than 50. Safest play, I think, is Trae Young. I think that quickest fade of those would be Shy. I don't like him against Utah, and I don't like him against Gobert. I think the steal could be Jamal Murray. I'm just there's too many guys to feed. They all could have 33 fantasy points, every single one on their team against Houston. So I don't know if one player is going to go off or it's going to be spread. And we know Michael Malone, scary. He could spread it up. So that's an issue. Kyrie without no Durant, the usage is going to be there. That's huge. But at $45, it's, Jaw at 38, I love, and I love that Durant's not in there. Kyrie's not a great defender. I think that Jaw could be your dude, and I think he's going to be stoked to go up against Kyrie. But again, it's your guys' choice on what you do at point guard. I think it's going to be the key to win tonight. And one other thing, if you go Jamal Murray, you might leave some money on the table because we just went through some value plays. You must have a few value plays today, in my opinion, in order to win. Scoring is going to be so high, and there's going to be some $10, $12, $14 players that are going to smash value, 30 to 40 fantasy point type nights. Okay, guys, get it right. Okay. So this is my core four today. Yesterday again was just a rough day. Not hitting on my guards lately, which is a little frustrating. But let's keep on turning it up, and let's keep on helping each other. There's a lot of fish out here, and we don't want to be eaten by all these sharks. Okay, so once again, 1228. This is what we're looking at. I hope some of those values helped you, and these core plays. Let's go out there and have a great night, guys. I will be back for the 29th slate. And you guys all have a great day. See you guys later.